It is super valid to question the strength of silver clay. It's a strange and mysterious material if you're not familiar with it. I get it. I also love a little experiment, so I rolled a bunch of rods and fired them different ways to find out what kind of abuse they can stand up to. Spoiler alert, they all managed very well, but let's look at it. For my own curiosity, I'm going to use both older clay, which is more inclined to stress, and brand new clay. Right now, this clay is made up of three things: silver particles, organic binder, and moisture. The moisture has to be totally gone before any kind of firing, so once they're prepared, I put these on my clay dryer. Once dry, half the set is going into my little dish for the kiln, and we're going to torch fire the rest. Make sure the torch is full of butane, and then we'll fire this one for 5 minutes, these for 5 minutes, and then 5 more on this one for a total of 10. 5, and 10 minutes. 5 minutes is a minimum firing time for most fine silver clays, though I always recommend more if you can. This set goes in the kiln for the maximum recommended temperature of 1650 degrees Fahrenheit for 2 hours. This makes the strongest results. I fire everything I make this way. And now for the fun part. I'm going to bend these in the order that I made them and just see what happens. These are my torch-fired guys. They all took their initial bends super well. This is my 5-minute one. When magnified, you can see that it has a little bit of what I would call stress on the surface, but nobody cracked anywhere. This is my 10-minute one. I decided to go back and really give these a squeeze again. This is the 5-minute one. This is the 10-minute one. This is the 5-minute one again. I was trying to really scrunch it up, but joke's on me. It went flying. And this is the one made with older clay. I actually couldn't believe this one held up so well. Here they are close up. You can see the scratches from what I've just done to them and a little bit of stress, but no cracking. At this point, the moisture is long gone, the binder has burned off, and they are solid silver. These are my kiln-fired pieces, and when I bend these, I don't even see stress on the surface. I knew they could handle it, so I was determined to fully fold these in half, and they did it with ease. Once I figured out how to get a proper grip on them. I want to be clear, if you make anything delicate, or if you plan to bend part of your work after firing, or if you're making a ring, it is really, really important to fire it for a long time and in a kiln if possible. But I hope this demonstrates how once silver clay is fired, it is just a piece of silver. As I've always said, this is slightly more porous and therefore slightly less strong than traditional forms of silver. But if you treat your jewelry like jewelry, there is no reason to think it can't last forever.